Hi you guys, I'm Beth Nelson, and if you're watching this, it means you are trying to see how to use the makeup with the 30-second hack brush. So I'm going to show you real quick how that works. We're going to start with our quad and how I organize it. So I do my first color first. So that's going to be your darker color correcting highlight. And that's where I start. The next thing I do is my brightening highlight, and then my contour, and then my blush. So first off, this is how much I tap into the color correcting highlight. And most people are going to be color correcting on the high points of their cheeks, or wherever they have hyperpigmentation, or wherever they have redness. And I'm just gonna do that all around my face, basically. I like to use what's normally the contour side of the brush. You can also flip and use the highlight side, whichever floats your boat. I can use both and show you how to use both real quick as well. So basically I'm putting it on anywhere where I'm darker or I need color correcting, and then we're done with that highlight. Next, if you need coverage on your under eye, then I just tap it in and swipe it in where I need a little extra coverage. You will definitely want to go back in with your perfector sponge. You don't want it too wet, you don't want it too dry, or it will take off makeup. And just get off the excess. You want a very thin layer here. That's why I usually suggest getting the B² brush, because it puts on the thinnest layer of makeup. So if you're feeling like it's heavier than it needs to be, then we might need to get you one more brush. Next, I will go in, I'll wipe off excess on my wrist. I'll go back into the lighter color and I'll just do a couple taps and do a pie piece shape under my eye, because we're trying to brighten there. Then I will go under my cheekbone along my jawline, and I take the lighter color on my forehead as well. So wherever you're having hyperpigmentation, it should already be covered. This is where you are brightening, and the center of your face is where you should have all the brightening coming to. And I'm just kind of blending out. We're gonna go with this brush. On the other side, I'm going to show you how to use this end. I'm going to wipe it off on my wrist again. You can use a towel, whatever you need. And then I'm just doing like a couple dips and then lightly patting it again in a pie piece shape under my eye, and then down along my nose, above my lip. We're also going to take this on above our jawline and on our chin. And finally, a little bit on the forehead. Okay, now that side is done. The highlight and traditional foundation side is done. We're going to wipe this off again. We're going to go into contour. And we're going to start from the top of the ear to the corner of the mouth. That's the line you want to be, but you want to stop right there, basically where your eye lines up, your pupil lines up with your face. So that's where you're wanting to stop your contour. You don't want it too high, you don't want it too low. If you get it too low, just throw some highlight right there and it will cover it beautifully. Creams are so easy to work with. We're going to take contour on our foreheads. If you have a small forehead, you don't need contour there. And down our jawline, making sure we blend it all the way down so we don't have a line. We're making shadows, but we don't need harsh lines. And I blend as I go. It seems to work the best. So if you want to take this brush, you can use this end and go under like this and blend up and blend around the edges of your face again and jawline and down. And then go back in with blush, apples of the cheeks on both sides. And if you have illuminator here, after you sponge, which is super important, gets harsh lines, gets the excess off, you're going to take illuminator and put it right on the top of your cheekbone. Let me know if you need any help, and have a great day.